With millions of Americans already voting and campaigns for president to school board in the home stretch, local election officials, state election officials, and law enforcement at all levels are focused on holding safe, secure, and fair elections. And they are not the only ones on edge and on alert. So too is the intelligence community. This is we're getting new details on efforts by foreign governments and outside actors to meddle with our election. Let's bring in NewsNation's Joe Connell, who is live for us in Washington. Joe, do we know who is behind these moves?
Yeah, we do. And we just talked to Senator Mark Warner, who is the top senator on the Intelligence Committee here in the Senate. He says, without a doubt, Russia, China, and Iran, they are trying to interfere in our elections as we speak. They've done it before. They will continue to do so. We know that Iran has already successfully hacked into the Trump campaign's email server and tried to spread some of that stolen material around. Senator Warner says Iran will do that again in a big way. That's the effort anyway. We also know, he says, that China and Russia continue their own brand of this misinformation, disinformation all over social media, on websites, trying to sow division, discord, and confusion among Americans. And he says if there's worry about the period that we're in right now, before the election, his bigger concern is about the period right after the election, in a scenario which is likely where you've got one candidate that wins by a very small margin. It's a really close race. You could see that one candidate may challenge those results. And if that does happen, he says elements like Iran, like Russia and China will run rampant with their efforts to, again, sow as much chaos as they can and confusion among American voters. This is what he told me.
Particularly Russia and Iran want to do everything they can to undermine our democracy. And if that can lead to civil dissent or even violence, that's in their long-term goal. Absolutely.
So, not mincing words there, he says their goal is violence in the United States sown by their efforts for misinformation regarding the election. I asked him also about the Department of Justice a couple weeks ago releasing very specific intelligence they had, Russian game plans, Russian documents that have been translated, laying out exactly how they're trying to meddle in this election. Should the DOJ do that again? He says absolutely. He thinks that's a good idea. Basically call out the game and let Russia know that the United States knows exactly what they're doing.
So, Joe, when you spoke with the senator this morning, he raised concerns on another issue also involving foreign actors, but really using our own resources, our own entities like social media to interfere in the election. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's really interesting. So he sent a letter to a number of CEOs of companies that basically do domain registrations for websites. And he says they are turning a blind eye. You've got elements in Russia and in China and other places that are creating fake websites, and they're mirroring other news outlets. For example, the Washington Post, but instead of WashingtonPost.com, it might be WashingtonPost.pm or something like that, where if you're not careful, you might think it's a legitimate news source. And these foreign actors are using those kinds of things, creating sites with those names and titles to spread their disinformation, trying to, again, undermine confidence in our elections and confuse voters. He's sending a letter to those companies saying, you need to do a better job of policing this. He says it seems unreasonable that they don't know what they're doing. In his letter here, it says, quote, the industry's inattention to abuse has been well documented for years, enabling malicious activity like phishing campaigns, drive-by malware, and online scams, all possible because of malicious actors using your services. So it'll be interesting to see in these next 12 days or so whether he gets a response from them.
Absolutely. All right, Joe Connell live for us there in Washington. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.